It's late, but we are still gardening. We set up our light. It's late, but we are still gardening. We set up our light in the garden to give us more light because of the darkness. So right now, what we are doing is we are transplanting thyme. This is a thyme seedling. Three of them putting all in the same hole. Okay. So watch as we transplant the thyme seedlings. Okay. So use the trowel to scoop the seedling together with the soil out of the cup. Exactly. This is to ensure that we do not disturb the plant root. So when the soil is still intact to the root, it mimics the same conditions because the plant when transplanted doesn't have to feel like it has been introduced into an entirely new different environment that is harsher than the original environment that it came from. So by keeping the soil close to the root, that is the aim. Even when it is transplanted, the original soil from the seedling together with the roots does not make the root feel like it has been brought into an entirely new environment. So that is the whole secret to successful transplanting. The moment you disturb the root by breaking the root ball, then you give it a shock because the roots are now exposed to different temperature conditions outside of the original soil that it came from. Yes. So as you saw, we just transplanted the thyme seedling, some with the original soil that it came with. Shampoo, try and put them close together. I want them close together. You space them out too much. I want them close together. Yeah, so that they can communicate with each other. Okay. Yeah, they can feed from the same nutrients in their region. I want them to grow stronger together. Okay. So this is Shampoo, my garden assistant, always reliable. I've been working with him for so many years now. Such a hard worker. I am very reliable and he's very very special to me. Okay, so now you water it. We are going to water and then give it mulch because in the morning when the sun because in the morning when the sun comes out, it's really going to be a harsh temperature. So newly transplanted seedlings are very vulnerable to the sun. So we give it a lot of water to keep it hydrated. At least the cells would absorb a lot of water so much such that the the harsh sun cannot give it a shock. No, give it a little more. When you transplant for the first time, you can overwater it. Okay. It's a subsequent watering that you have to reduce the amount. But first transplant, give it as much water as you can to stabilize it very well in its new environment. Okay. So now please fetch some dry grass. Yes. Fetch some dry grass from the other side. Okay, so while waiting for the dry grass to mulch the seedling, my thyme seedling, very little, but with proper care, it will grow very beautifully and very abundant. So spread the dry grass around, not on it, around it, yes. Mhm. So this retains the moisture in the soil. So even if tomorrow, let's say due to busy schedule, I'm not able to water it, the mulch is going to retain this water for a very longer period without the plant getting any shock until the time that I'm able to water it. Now a very few, put a very small amount in the middle of the seedlings. Small, not big, because the time has to get space. You see how the leaves are? They do not grow upright. Okay, they are very thin and slender. So you need to make sure that the mulch or the dry grass is not suppressing it from growing. So you don't put it on it. So you lift it up and then you put some small amounts at the base. Yes. While doing that, make sure that you are lifting up the thyme seedling, its slender branches or its slender stalks. Okay, you can push these ones into it. Yes. So we've just given the thyme seedling its blanket. We've given it its blanket that will protect it from harsh weather conditions, extreme heat or extreme cold temperatures. So thank you for joining. Thank you for attending this very short class on how to transplant thyme seedlings. Happy gardening.